Hi guys, how are you? This is Leslie. And I know my mouth looks super weird because of this makeup, but I love Alice in Wonderland, so I thought recreating the Cheshire cat would be pretty awesome. This is super easy to do, and I'm pretty sure like you have all of the things that I used for this tutorial. So if you want to know how I created this, then let's jump into the video. For this video, I already have my foundation on, and I'm gonna start with the Gem Sharps palette in this shade right here. That it's kind of like a pink, but it's a soft pink shade, and I'm gonna apply it as my transition shade. Now I will take this bright purple shade and apply it on top of that transition shade and blend the two of them. At this point, I wanted to darken out the outer corner of my eye, so I took a darker purple and I started blending it out, but only on the outer corner of the eye. Once we have this, I take this bright pink shade and apply it all over my eyelid, and I honestly thought that I was gonna need some setting spray or something to have a better pigmentation and have that bright color, but I didn't. So these eyeshadows are really good. Now with my ABH pencil, I went ahead and started filling in my eyebrows and giving them a nice shape. Now back to the eyes, we need some fierce looking eyes, so I went ahead and did a wing eyeliner and wanted that wing line to be like so long, so I'm using the Better Than Sex eyeliner. So I thought it would be a good idea to add some color to the eyebrows, so I took that same purple and pink eyeshadow and started adding a little bit to my eyebrows. It wasn't too much, but I thought it was a nice detail. And why not some spiked lashes to make this look more dramatic. I'm gonna go ahead and fill my waterline with a black eyeliner. I'm using the Lancome one, and taking the same pink shade, I'm gonna add it to my waterline as well. Now taking a liquid liner from the brand Joint Blue, I'm gonna do like a little triangle on the inner corner of my eye because I'm trying to recreate a cut look or something more like fierce. So I'm just following my upper lash line and trying to do that triangle shape. Going back to those purple shades, I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose. So I'm gonna do those two lines on my nose and try to blend them in with my finger. So these eyeshadows are gonna be like our best friends for this tutorial. I'm now taking an angled brush and making the shape of the nose of the cat, and then I'm gonna fill it in with the ABH lip gloss. Since the color was a bit too light for me, I went back with the darker purple lipstick and filled everything in and blended with a small flat brush. Now we're contouring our face, but we're not using the normal bronzer, we're using blush for this, and I'm using the California blush from Benefit, so I'm basically just applying it wherever we would usually contour, just to add that pink shade because the Cheshire cat is very pink. Now I'm going back with that angled brush and some purple eyeshadow, and I'm doing some hair-like strokes to add that kind of fur, and I'm applying it on my cheeks and also on my forehead. I especially like kind of did a triangle shape on my forehead because I feel like that's kind of like the Cheshire cat has. And here comes the hardest part in my opinion, which is making the Cheshire cat mouth. And I'm using one of the crayons, the ones that you buy for like Halloween makeups and things like that. So I started by creating kind of like the outline of the mouth, and then I went on and did all of the teeth. After that, I filled in everything with a black crayon and made sure that I was covering my mouth pretty well. And honestly, this is kind of like the hardest part because you're taking longer than the rest of your makeup, but it shouldn't be so bad. Also, I would recommend you to do all of this with a black eyeliner or gel eyeliner or anything else in this, because after a few minutes it started cracking and it didn't look that well. And I do the same thing for the teeth. I take a white crayon and start filling everything in. And after this, I took a black eyeliner and went over the outline just so that it looked a little bit better, but it is not necessary, and if you don't have time to do this part, then you don't have to. To add some depth to the mouth, I took some of the black and purple eyeshadows and started like adding it to the bottom of the mouth shape. So this is kind of like adding it to the lower lash line. Finally, for the whiskers, I just used a liquid eyeliner and kind of like did a dot and then made a line. It's not too hard. That's it for this video. I hope that you guys really liked it, and if you did so, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up.